This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome to DBL. It's Tuesday, June 15th. I am Tori. I'm here with Lindsay and Al, looking fresh.
Yeah.
Al's ready for the day today.
He is looking good in an army green.
That is.
It is. A light army khaki.
Guide-esque.
Yeah, you look great.
I like it.
All right, so have you guys seen this? It's a local news reporter in Houston named Ivory Hecker. Ivory went rogue on live TV. She called out the Fox station where she works, saying they were muzzling her. You got to take a look.
I want to let you, the viewers, know that Fox Corp has been muzzling me to keep certain information from you, the viewers. And from what I'm gathering, I am not the only reporter being subjected to this. I am going to be releasing some recordings about what goes on behind the scenes at Fox because it applies to you, the viewers. I found a nonprofit journalism group called Project Veritas. It's going to help put that out tomorrow, so tune into them. But as for this heat wave across Texas, you can see what it's doing to AC units.
That's what she was talking about, the heat wave? All right. We've been checking with Project Veritas, and nothing has yet been published. But if you are curious about what Project Veritas is all about, it's a far-right activist group founded by James O'Keefe that uses secret recordings to discredit media organizations and other groups. So what do you think of the reporter going rogue? Lindsay's smile is
because I was waiting for this moment. So to do that and be a reporter, you really risking everything.
Right?
Like, that's a ridiculous move. Like, you know, because you're always live, so you always have the opportunity to sabotage all things. And as a local news reporter, everybody's listening to you specifically for unbiased facts and information about their local town. And for you to just do this is ridiculous. So I want to know what's the next steps for the company. Like, she kind of put them in a weird position. And then she said that she went to HR last August and had a conversation, and they said that they don't want her with all this free speech. And so she felt like she started recording since then, allegedly, and has all these recordings she's releasing to Project Veritas. But the problem with that organization is that they highly edit stuff. And you know, when you do that, you can kind of make it seem anyway. Like, I can make Al look like he's cursing me out if I edit that properly.
Remember that day? That was a terrible day.
I can do anything.
Every morning with this.
Don't check your voicemail. Yeah,
Burning bridges, right?
I guess. I mean, I forgot what she said because she stepped away and then allowed the cameraman to zoom in on a very sweaty man in a salmon shirt. And I don't know if you know you're going to be sweating like that. Like, just wear black or just a white T-shirt.
Yeah,
but like,
right.
I feel like she did him a disservice.
Fair.
You know, I can't say it any better than Lindsay did. You're exactly right. You forget, like, when you watch the news, this is an opinion-based show. We literally say, Lindsay, how do you feel?
Right.
But when you're watching the news, you just want to know the story. You don't want to hear somebody's, you know, pontifications about every story that's covered. So,
like, people in Houston literally want to know about the heat wave.
Yeah, right.
And what they need to do for the day. And she's like, let me tell you what else I'm going to talk about. I just thought that was a little bit out of line.
Talk about heat wave with that burning bridge. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I had an issue yesterday. On air.
And speaking of,
was it on air or off air?
I think it might have been a little bit on air. Speaking of on-air mishaps, another one is going viral. We have to get this. It's out of Namibia, excuse me, and it's just a quick warning. There's a really long, awkward pause, so your TV isn't broken. Take a look.
And for more on this, Jessica. Good afternoon, Jessica. Good evening. When we speak about sports, we are hearing that Coca-Cola will be fighting in Saturday. No, you're not going to do that. You're just going to greet me, and then you say, take it away. You're not going to do that. Jessica, we're alive.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we need to ask, what's the most awkward thing to happen when you're on live TV? I think the first one is, I'll start really quick because it just went so viral, and it was a fair burn. Ladies and gentlemen, the Popeyes joke.
Savor it. Jeff looks a little bit more reactionary on this one. I feel like he's feeling the Popeyes.
That's seasoning.
Okay, he's into the Popeyes.
Tori, does that taste like a neighborhood you've never been to?
Oh my God! Stop it! To be super honest, it went super viral. It was on the Shade Room. It went everywhere. And it was, honest to God, a great burn. Great burn. Well played. I had never had Popeyes before. I completely eat it, and I actually love Popeyes. So
I don't think I was even here yet when that happened, but I was like, I want to work with them. Because I don't know what's going on there, but I want to do that.
Even the editors in the back were like, ho, ho, ho. Like, it was hilarious. All right, what about Lindsay? What about you? Have you had one?
Let me just give some backstory. During the summer, I spent a lot of time with Colin's family, and so I couldn't find a place in their house to set up my...
Because you were shooting remotely.
Yeah, I was shooting remotely, so I was trying to find somewhere to set up in their house.
Always changing around in the background.
And so Al started clowning me because by the third location change in one house, he's like, "Where are you at?" So we can play this segment.
Let's see.
Lindsay, reach behind you and get the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah, check out.
And figure out the last time this happened.
To the left, Liz. There we go. She's always
Okay, got it. It'll stop on Tuesday. Listen, I was just trying to find a nice location. You know, when we started working from home, I started taking the location very seriously. Arash was clowning my pictures in the background. Like, everybody had something to say, but I really wanted it to look like a set, and maybe I got a little OCD about it.
No, it's really good. If you guys don't know, roomrater.com on Twitter will rate people's backgrounds from the pandemic, and they're like, nice plant use, appreciate the book, 9 out of 10. So we should put you on Roomrater and see.
I want to get a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Some people were just like having a window behind them, straight up
Some
blown
people
out.
look like a hostage situation.
Yeah, out of line. Like, you still work for a TV channel. Organize
Class
yourself.
it up.
Really, I feel like the segment is Al is a jerk.
Yeah.
But you know, honestly, for me, mine was yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we don't have any footage, but you know, our dressing room is not too far away. It's about 10:23, and you know, I've been here since like 9, so I'm like a professional. You know, I'm like chilling, taking my time, and I was like, let me go over my mustache one time, and I got just close to the outer portion of my nose, and it must have hit a vein because my face was leaking, and I would not stop. And I'm a professional. I tried to come on air with just
you got to know when to fold it. That was the time.
Kenny Rogers. He goes like this at one point. Do I look okay? And there's just blood, and I'm like, no, you don't. Get off stage. You look terrible. All right, raise your hands at home or in the studio. Are you guys excited for the Olympics?
Yes.
Woo!
Okay, kind of tepid.
It's a medium excitement.
Yeah, the games in Tokyo are just 38 days away, but there's still a lot of uncertainty, like if there will be anybody in the stands. They've already decided that no foreign fans are allowed to watch, but we're still waiting to hear if any local people will be allowed in. Meantime, a U.S. runner named Shelby Houlihan, great name, am I right, has been banned from the sport for 4 years. This is because she had a positive drug test. Okay, but she says it was a false positive and it blames something she ate, specifically, drumroll, a pork burrito, which she says naturally contains high amounts of the drug that led to her positive test. Who's eating those burritos, first of all?
Burrito looked delicious.
But what do you guys think about this? Is this fair? It reminds me of the Seinfeld with the, what is it, the pumpernickel. She eats a pumpernickel bagel and tests for like cocaine or something.
That happened to a friend, by the way, but go ahead.
Really? Right?
Yes.
Because foods can do that.
It was a poppy seed.
Oh, poppy seed, excuse me, thank you.
It really happened, and he worked for the city of insert city here.
Yeah.
And he had to do a drug rehab for 16, 18 weeks, and he had never touched that drug. This person never did.
Because heroin's made from poppies.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
This is like the dog ate my homework, but truly that happened to some people over a lifetime. Somebody's dog ate somebody's homework. So I think that, you know, this is a real excuse. Maybe she ate the pork and something went wrong. I was like, oh, maybe that really happened. And I know I'm just trying to be naive and believe her, but I hope that's the case.
Isn't that dangerous for the pork burrito? Like, why are we eating this burrito with dope in it?
Well,
not dope, but I mean, whatever's the drug that she's using.
I would just say, why is an Olympian eating a burrito? Let's start there. I thought you were training, buddy. What are we doing here?
Everybody gets a cheat day.
Yeah, I guess it was a cheat day.
No, I mean, can you imagine how many calories she burns a day?
You're totally
so she can have 50 burritos.
She did pass a lie detector. Just wanted to pass that along.
And she just, you know what? I look at there's a humanity to this. Where when somebody's telling the truth, they're like, I'll do a lie detector. I'll do this. It seems like sometimes the dog did eat your homework, and I know that like you can't have nuance with drug testing, but there has to be can't you do 2 samples? Don't you do an A and B sample?
Well, she offered up her hair as a sample. She said,
showed that there's no record.
Right, so if there is really no record in her hair, that's a really long-lasting time for drugs to stay in your hair, I believe. So I think if she's offering that up, I wanted to believe her after she's, like you said, throwing everything on the table.
I agree. And on that table, can we please have 3 pork burritos?
Yes, and anybody's had to take a hair drug sample, you're just like, you have friends that are like, I'm not going to get that job.
Yeah,
so that's how the hair tells all tales.
It does. Coming up on DBL, Martin Sheen is here, and he's opening up about his son Emilio Estevez's brush with death. Did Lawrence Fishburne save his life? And yet another person is speaking their truth about Chrissy Teigen and her bullying ways on social media. We are not going to hide this. We are talking about it next.
Closed captioning provided by
the false social media post making the rounds online. It basically claims no coronavirus vaccine succeeded in animal studies because the animals all died within months of getting the vaccines. According to our experts, none of this is true.
There is no evidence that animals in those preclinical trials died as a result of the coronavirus vaccines.
Vaccine does not kill animals in any way, shape, or form that has shown up in any studies.
To debunk this post, we have 3 experts from across the country. Dr. Shoshana Ungerleider, an internal medicine doctor from California Pacific Medical Center, Dr. Matthew Freeman, an immunology expert from the University of Maryland School of Medicine, and Dr. Thomas Houtung, a vaccines expert from Johns Hopkins University.
Vaccines were certainly tested on animals ahead of time.
This is actually how all vaccine trials work.
Our experts say while the vaccines got emergency use approval in record time, the trials didn't skip any steps, and any mass death of animals from the trials would be widely known.
And if that had happened, the human trials would have been stopped.
With the public attention given to this, it is impossible to hide side effects.
So no, the animals from the vaccine trials did not die from the vaccines months later.
Welcome back to DBL. Once cherished queen of Twitter, Chrissy Teigen has had a bumpy fall from grace. So just after she apologized for her past cyberbullying of Courtney Stodden, Project Runway designer Michael Costello posted a bombshell Twitter conversation he had with Chrissy in 2014. So after an online hoax labeled him a racist, Chrissy came after him and wouldn't listen to his explanation. She said, quote, "Racist people like you deserve to suffer and die. You might as well be dead. Your career is over. Just watch." Then, Teen Mom alum Farrah Abraham spoke out saying she got her own nasty tweet from Chrissy and is yet to hear an apology. This one reads, quote, "Farrah Abraham now thinks she's pregnant from her sex tape. In other news, you're a bleep and everyone hates you. Whoops. Not other news. Sorry." Meanwhile, Chrissy's husband, John Legend, of course, posted heart emojis on screen grabs from the apology on Instagram. We got to go to you.
That got 15,000 likes, 4 hearts. That's how you know you're famous.
Yeah, well, DBL Nation, we'll talk about that.
Stole my account.
DBL Nation, this had us asking, should Chrissy Teigen be forgiven? We want you to vote. Go to dblvote.com. I am so mad. I'm so mad. I loved Chrissy Teigen. And for all of you who has written me out there who said, thanks, Tori, for standing up and being a loud woman. She was always that loud woman that took down a bully. She clapped back. And to find out that she is a nasty troll, and I say that because she called herself a troll. How disappointing, how awful, how reprehensible. This guy almost committed suicide, Michael Costello. He still can't get jobs. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant, but Chrissy Teigen, who are you? I thought we all knew you. Some people liked you, some people didn't. You're just a terrible bully is what happened.
And Michael Costello talked about working with people like Beyonce, like really high level people, and then not being able to do that.
Get phone calls back.
Right, after this conversation. And so, you know, like you said, I like Chrissy Teigen. I wasn't like in love with her, but I think that she was the person that was always, like you said, standing up on Twitter. And for her to delete her account out of the blue, it's almost like it came months before all this news came in. It was almost like she knew that she had all these old tweets that might surface, or somebody told her, because it's really like this reaction immediately to her deleting her account. So it almost seems like really suspect to me that
like she just got caught.
Right, and she knew that something was coming down.
Lindsay, I would be on board with what you're saying right up until she came back. Because I didn't get that. You're exactly right. If she saw this coming, which hopefully her or her team did, it's like, look, we need to walk away, give some like, hey, I'm done with Twitter thing, because that would kind of tamp this down. But then she makes this declaration that I'm coming back, And then she gets hit with the first accusation, and now this one seems to be even worse. And then you have the one from Farrah Abraham, which probably wouldn't have gotten a lot of love, but now that we're in a more sex-positive world, that's now given equal weight. And now I don't see how she comes back from this.
I'm glad she made the apology. I think it's because she got caught, but man.
I don't think she should come back.
But she has to respond. She can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super disappointed, and I wonder what our final vote says. Should she be able to come back? No, 81% of you, man. And I know a lot of you don't love her, but I always stood up for her. Very upset.
Well, she was polarizing, and really quickly, when you have somebody like that who does something wrong, people who are waiting for their
are going to jump.
Are like praising.
They're going to jump.
Right.
Totally agreed. Let us know what you think in Facebook and YouTube, and we'll read those comments. Coming up on DBL, we're catching up with the one, the only Martin Sheen, who stars in the perfect Father's Day movie. It's all about a football team of underdogs who show what winning is all about.
Here with your fast fact. The White House is making a push to vaccinate 70% of Americans by Independence Day. Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff tweeted that you can get a free ride and childcare for a vaccine appointment. So let's verify. Can you get free transportation and childcare to get vaccinated? Our sources are rideshare companies Lyft and Uber, the Centers for Disease Control, and the YMCA. In May, Lyft and Uber announced they'll give anyone a round-trip ride to a vaccine site in any city they serve. It's a partnership with the White House to help remove barriers that could stop someone from getting vaccinated. Another hurdle is childcare. The CDC has a list of providers who will watch your kids for a few hours, including the YMCA's in more than 500 communities, for free while you get your shot. So we can verify it's true. You can get free transportation and childcare to get vaccinated. Many of the programs end July 4th. With your Fast Fact, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back to DBL. The past year has been tough on movie lovers, let's be honest. But now that theaters are back open, we got a treat for you. This weekend, 12 Mighty Orphans opens nationwide, starring Martin Sheen, Luke Wilson, and guess what, guys? Earlier today, we got a chance to catch up. That's right, Tori and myself talked to Martin and the director in today's Chatting with the Stars.
Martin Sheen and Ty Roberts, thank you so much for joining us on DBL. This is a real pleasure for us.
Hello, Al and Tori. Good to meet you.
Martin, you're in this film with your Apocalypse Now co-star Robert Duvall, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But I've got to ask about the story we heard about the Apocalypse Now shoot. When we talked to Lawrence Fishburne, he told us a story about how he saved your son Emilio Estevez from drowning.
What?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. In fact, we didn't know about it until about 30 years later. Emilio never mentioned it. But yeah, it's true. I think Emilio was about 12 or 13 and Larry was 14. They became fast friends and they were out on the boat one day and the boat got stuck. And Emilio got out of the boat to clear the area, and he began to sink into the mud and he went under. And Larry very quickly moved and pulled him on board. I called Lawrence and said, you know, thank you.
By the way,
appreciate you saving our son's life.
All right, now Ty, we hear so many stories about Hollywood and about the crazy things that happen on sets. We hear from actors, we hear from the crew, but we never hear from the director. So tell us right now, what's the craziest that ever happened to you while directing?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, in general, I would have to say on day one of a film I did called The Iron Orchard, we had a bunch of highway shoots out in West Texas. and a haboob came in. Yeah, it was a wall of sand followed by rain. And we were in a town that literally had a gas station and a church.
Martin, as things are slowly getting back to normal, what is it about this movie, 12 Mighty Orphans?
When are you going to stand up for these children and do what's right? Juanita, we have a chance to make a real difference here.
They're going to want you to win. Everybody's going to be behind a team with nothing.
That will make people, like our DBL Nation, see it on the big screen at a movie theater.
It couldn't come at a better time, opening around Father's Day, and it's a real family story, and it's a family movie, but it's a true story. The inspiration is one for the ages. A gang of orphaned kids from this little community in West Texas were brought together by this very caring mentor, Rusty Russell, and he formed a community out of these lads and created this cohesive team. And they all won their freedom. Nothing much was expected of them, so they didn't expect much of each other. And then he came into their midst, and they began to realize that they could come to know themselves and win their freedom and be their true selves if they helped each other and they formed community. How much we can do together, how little we can do alone.
All right, now, Ty, that leads me to my next question. Obviously, there's a powerhouse cast here. So as a director, which heavyweight actor made you the most nervous? Now, if you need to say Martin because he's right next to you, okay, we get it.
Martin was so generous in his process and thoughtful, and we really found our stride pretty quickly, I gotta say, and he was just a wonderful collaborator. You know, kind of the same with Luke too. You know, he kind of owned that Rusty Russell character and brought in a few ideas that immediately resonated with me. And, you know, everybody had their nuances. It was just a really unique process for everybody.
Martin, I do want to say quickly, as President Bartlett, my family watched West Wing, of course, and my sister has panic attacks. And she watches you to calm down. So I would be remiss if I didn't say that you've saved my sister's life many a time, and I just wanted to get that out there.
Please thank her for me and tell her that that makes it all worthwhile.
Thank you, President Bartlett. Martin and Ty, thank you so much for coming on DBL. 12 Mighty Orphans premieres in theaters in Texas, June 11th and nationally on June 18th. Thanks again, gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Traffic, and more specifically rush hour, is returning as people head back to work in person. But researchers are seeing a difference. Streetlight data looked at traffic patterns in big cities. It found by March of this year, morning rush hour traffic had rebounded, but it still wasn't at pre-pandemic levels. Instead, traffic built slowly throughout the day, culminating in a big afternoon rush. Researchers have some theories about this new pattern. They think people who continue to work from home are not necessarily staying at home. They are emerging in the afternoon to head to coffee shops, on-site meetings, or simply running errands. That can create a worse evening rush hour than its morning counterpart. All this is important to figure out. As states and cities plan for the future, they need to know what projects to fund to ease traffic troubles. Some experts predict the post-pandemic workdays will be a mix, with some offices offering a hybrid of work from home and in person, which could make it even harder to predict what your commute will look like.
DBL is your daytime destination.
Fully agree with this.
We're chatting with the stars.
Have you checked in on Lori Loughlin?
You must have read my mind. I've never felt better or been in a better place in my life. I think the director yelled cut.
Then talking about what everyone is talking about.
It's a real thing.
And I thought it was great.
I'm here for it.
Why is anybody surprised? I tell you what, polarizing for sure.
DBL is all new every day. Welcome back to DBL. If you want to save money on your auto insurance, we're sharing 3 simple steps in today's Bang for Your Buck presented by The Hartford. Number 1, improve that credit score. It plays a huge role in your rate. Second, bundle your policies. You can save money by bundling 2 or more policies together, like auto and home insurance. Yes, I said something weird. And lastly, get a safer car. Ones with safety and security features like an alarm can help lower your premium. We've made it easy for you for quality and affordable insurance. The Buck's got your back. The Hartford will be happy to provide you solutions. Call the Hartford at 1-800-684-6085 or visit thehartford.com to learn more. I also read that this could be totally wrong, so don't take it as anything.
Oh man, you're the news reporter right now.
Right, if you have a red car, you have higher insurance because you go faster.
I know that if you have a red car, you get pulled over by the police.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
right, that's when the insurance goes up.
White cars are apparently the most, they're the lowest.
Is that right?
It is, yeah.
Well, I have a white car and I rarely and seldom get pulled over.
Look at
there we go.
Well, braggadocious, I love it. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. DBL's new every day. We will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Be good to yourselves, okay? Bye, guys.